Hand gestures. What do they mean? Where do they come from? Why do we do them? I don't have answers to any of these questions, but I can surmise why we do certain things. For example, nonverbal communication. So you want to talk to somebody who's across the room, but you don't want to make any noise because there are other people in the room. You don't want them to know what you're talking about. Such things like, it's hot in here, or I'm cold, or I'm choking. Although at that point you may want to make some noise and have someone recognize that you're choking. Unless you're in a library. Anyway, so hand gestures. There are many hand gestures out in the world. And I guess some new ones come about with time, like for example the fist bump. That's relatively new, maybe like the last 10 years or so. Some die away, like the Nazi salute, which I won't do. That people don't really use that anymore. But there are some that haven't died away, but maybe should change because they don't really represent what they're trying to say anymore, necessarily. The one that I'm specifically thinking about is, what time is it? Think to yourself right now, what would you do if you were going to ask somebody, what time is it? You point to your wrist, where your watch would be. But nobody wears watches anymore. I've got like 3 in my jewelry box that I just don't wear. But people still go like this, like, hey, do you have the time? What time is it? When really, shouldn't they be like, hey, and then, rifle through their purse, imaginary purse, pull out their fake cell phone and be like, what time is it? Or reach in their pocket, what time is it? Or, open their belt clip, pull out their phone, flip it open, because people who wear belt clips are probably still using flip phones. Flip it open, what time is it? I'm not sure if we'll ever switch from using this motion to the more accurate what's your phone say motion, but hey, maybe one day cell phones will be inside watches and you can like calling people like CIA agents, which I guess that already is a thing, so let's stick with this. Let's stick with this, people. Another hand gesture that could be altered is this one. I'm calling you, or call me, okay? Phones don't look like this anymore. That's come from the days of picking up your handheld rotary phone or something and calling people. Phones haven't been shaped like this in a long time. I bet most of the people watching this video don't even have a corded phone at home. You probably all have portable phones, if you have a landline at all, which they look more like this, less like this, more like this. Nope, what's happened? I lost it. But really, cell phones are what's going on, right? So instead of doing this, we should probably do what does your phone look like? You got an iPad, or you got an iPhone? You got a touchscreen? It looks like that. So hey, call me. Call me. But really, who calls people anymore? Everyone texts. It really should go, text me. Text me. Huh? Or if you have a flip, text me. Wider grip. Text me like that. I'm going to stop saying text me. That's annoying. Okay, and another one. What do you do when you want someone to come get a drink with you, or you're thirsty, or you want a drink? You go like this. You're drinking. Having a sip. Having a sip. But really, this just looks like you're eating your phone, right? That's not what a bottle looks like. And that's not how you hold a bottle, unless you're drinking tea. Something like that. Okay. This is an accurate hand gesture. This one can stay. This one's real. This one, that's not right. It's more like, how can I do it? You would hold a bottle, and then you would pour it in your mouth. But there's no this. That's not a thing anymore. So unless you're eating your phone, which we've already discussed should be more like this, this should be out too. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of all these gestures. So, here we go. Conclusion. What time is it? Call me. Let's get a drink.